Guys, Mike Patrick. In this video, I'm going to be talking about calories, okay? I want to talk about calories and our perception of calories and how our perception of calories may be hindering our health, okay? Now, most of us think of calories in terms of just a number, okay? We just think about it as a number. Calories, or I look on the back of my packaging, I see a certain amount of calories, okay? And we look at it in terms of numbers because most of us have the wrong perception of what calories really are. Now, most of us don't care about calories. We don't think about calories until what? Until we want to lose a little weight, right? Which is purely cosmetic. And so that's why we think of it in terms of numbers, because when it's time to lose some weight, now we're taught to do what? To try to reduce our calories, right? Or to try to manage our calories in turn so we can lose weight. Like I said, but that's purely cosmetic and we're looking at it wrong, okay? What is the definition of a calorie, okay? Or calories? Calories are energy, okay? They're energy. So it's less about how much of it you're taking in as opposed to the quality that you're taking in, okay? Because it's all just energy. You can take in a lot of energy if it's good energy. You know what I mean? But if it's bad energy, you don't want to take in so much of that. So that's why it is relative that you cut back on calories if you're not going to change your diet and the quality of food that you're eating. So yes, I prefer to eat, if I'm trying to lose weight, I prefer to just eat one donut as opposed to eating 4 donuts. And yeah, I'm going to probably lose weight because it's less calories. But let's look at the quality of food though. You see what I mean? So if you're not going to change what you're eating, then yes, it's still relative to cut back on your calories because I prefer for you to eat 1 donut as opposed to 4, like I said earlier. But we need to try to transition into high quality foods where we don't even have to worry about calories. Do you think if you're eating plenty of fruits and vegetables that you're going to be worrying about counting calories? No, because you're not going to put on weight unless it's healthy weight, muscle density, right? Muscle mass, bone density, right? That's good weight. You might put on a couple pounds, but it's going to be good, healthy weight, okay? And the thing is, so you don't have to so much worry about counting your calories because you're not going to be putting on undesirable pounds, okay? But the thing is also, let's look at it in terms of the environment, right? The environment, we're having issues with our environment right now because of the type of energy that's being thrust out into our environment, okay? So through factories, through cars, and so on and so on, we're putting out a certain amount of pollutants in our environment and it is now affecting our environment in a harmful manner, okay? And in a disruptive manner. So look at your body as an environment because your body is an environment. What type of energy are you giving your body, okay? Are you giving it disruptive energy? And then eventually your body's going to have issues through sickness and disease and obesity and all sorts of things like that? Or are you going to give your body good quality, renewable, reusable energy? That's what's going on in our environment, right? As I use that as an analogy. We've all heard about what? Going green. We're trying to find ways to go green and use new, reusable, renewable energy that is more environment friendly, right? We're trying to do that because what? We ran into a problem where the old way of energizing the things that we utilize in day-to-day life is hindering our environment. So it's the same thing with your body, guys. You're going to be hindering your environment by constantly pumping it with bad energy. So don't worry about how much, okay, how many calories you're taking in. Let's look at the quality of calories that you're taking in, okay? And then when you take in these good calories, I talk about new and reusable energy or renewable energy, right? The thing is, when you take in high quality foods, these foods have high levels of vitamins and minerals. Now, these vitamins and minerals have what you call a half-life. A half-life is the amount of time that a substance stays active in your body, right? Well, the good thing about these high quality foods is that they have the quality or the ability to become renewable, reusable energy in your body, okay? Some of these nutrients have the ability to to be reused in your body, all right? And so therefore, you are satiated longer because the reason that you eat bad foods a lot of times, and you eat them in an abundance, and you're constantly feeling like you have to fill up all the time, you're constantly eating all day, is because your body is lacking the quality nutrients and the essential nutrients that it needs, because those calories, that energy that you are consuming is empty. Okay, it's empty. It's void of the nutrients that the body needs in order to sustain itself and to move along. Okay, so when you start eating better, you'll realize you'll need to start eating less, based on the fact that the calories that you're taking in aren't empty. They're abundant. They're full of vitamins and nutrients. Thus, you're satiated. Thus, the body is satisfied. So, therefore, you don't have to eat as much. The reason that people deal with obesity is because a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times, they're eating bad foods that's void of nutrients. And so thus for their body is constantly calling for more and more food, because it's really calling for nutrients that it's missing. So every time you keep eating these bad foods, your body is still saying, like, it's like you're eating, but it's like your body is looking for certain nutrients and it's not getting it, so it's going to still make you think that you're hungry. And that's what's going on, guys. So you want to eat the high quality calories, right? So you can be satiated, and so therefore you can reuse those vitamins and minerals in your body, and therefore you're being more efficient and you're not having to eat as much. You see what I mean? And it pretty much just boils down to that. So I'm going to reiterate, look, calories are not just a number. Don't so much worry about cosmetic reasons for counting calories and worrying about calories. Look at calories for what they are, for energy, and more so worry about what type of energy you're putting into your body. That's another reason why people usually can eat food, and you would think, okay, if food is supposed to be energy, right, and we know calories are energy, then why a lot of times we can eat certain food and then we just want to go straight to sleep, right? Or we just feel tired and sluggish. If food is supposed to be energy, why does it make you feel tired a lot of times when you eat? It depends on what you're eating, right? If you're eating bad foods that's void of quality calories and quality nutrients, then guess what? It's going to bring you down. It's going to make you feel sluggish. But you notice when you eat healthy, if you eat healthy, you notice when you eat these healthy foods, you get a burst of energy also. You really do. You feel light and you want to go out and you want to do things. It don't make you feel heavy. It don't make you want to go somewhere and just go to sleep. It don't make you want to go somewhere and just sit down. It makes you want to get up and go and to try to go do something. All right? So that's the vibration of the food, okay? That's the energy that it is. That's what it brings to the table. Some food brings low energy to the table, and some food brings high energy to the table, okay? And we know calories are energy. I keep on reiterating that. So guys, look at the calories as energy. Stop worrying about counting them and worry about the quality. And then you can eat, as long as you're eating high quality foods, you eat as much of that as you want, and you don't have to count calories, all right? If you're going to be lazy, and if you don't want to have the self-discipline, then yeah, you're going to have to count your calories, because you're still eating low integrity foods, and thus in order to lose the weight, you're going to have to cut back on those foods. And I would suggest that if you can't challenge yourself to try to leave those foods alone or not eat them as much, then I would say, yeah, just cut back on them first as you try to transition into eating higher energy foods. All right. So hopefully this was helpful, guys. And just, thanks for listening. Like I said, just eat those high integrity foods, all right? And don't worry so much about your weight, because your weight will keep itself in check once you start eating those better foods, all right? And you'll be much more energized and much more healthier. So thanks, guys. Peace.